Hi, I'm Barbie Romero, the Director of Event Programming at MediaPost. Welcome to our Brand Insider series, Ask Me Anything. This is your chance to ask our past speakers what's on your mind. Today on our AMA Spotlight, we have with us Steph Hoppe, Vice President of Omnichannel Marketing from Casey's. Welcome, Steph.
Thank you, Barbie. I'm glad to be here.
Great to have you. So I met you at a QSR summit in the past, and you've been to some of our summits, and I've learned about Casey's. I'm not from the Midwest or Iowa, so I'm from New York, and we have pizza here too. But I'm interested to hear. You work for a convenience store that sells pizza, and it's very different than marketing for a traditional QSR. So how do you do that? Like, how is that different? I know it has its unique challenges and opportunities. So um, let us know how it's like to market this unique kind of concept.
Sure. Well, first of all, it's a lot of fun. Casey's is a category of one. We have kitchens in our C-stores. We have kitchen managers. We make our dough from scratch. We make it every day with high quality ingredients. We do delivery. We do takeout. We act like a restaurant, but we are also a convenience store. So it's very unique. Now, in the Midwest, where we're based, people know who Casey's is. We are gas station pizza, and it's great. It's some of the best pizza you'll get. In fact, many of our stores are in small communities of 5,000 or less. So we are the pizza place, the pizza restaurant of choice. And you market that differently. So in markets that people know us, we talk about our pizza, we talk about LTOs and all those sorts of things. And then in non-core markets and newer markets where we're not as familiar, we just talk about our quality. And our new campaign, it's not crazy, it's Casey's, is a great hook to talk about that. So we have amazing service. Our friendliness scores are off the charts, which in the convenience store business, not as common, but it's not crazy. It's Casey's. Great pizza from a gas station? Crazy? Nope. It's Casey's. Really creating a platform that has that flexibility to really communicate what's unique about the Casey's experience has been an adventure and just so much fun the past 18 months that I've been here.
That's great to hear. So, do you think people are coming in specifically for your pizza, or is it more of an add-on purchase? Like, it's like road trippers that come in and they're like, "Oh, I see pizza, I want it," or is it more, "Oh, I love the pizza at Casey's. I'm going specifically for that pizza."
Oh, I'm on a road trip and I'm getting pizza at Casey's. I can't wait to get the breakfast pizza. I'm going to stop as soon as I can. We are a destination for pizza. In
Okay.
fact, there's stories that I've heard since I moved here. People who move away from Casey's country and they come back to visit family, they will stop at a Casey's to get the pizza before they go see their family. Pizza trumps family.
Wow. I need to try that pizza because you sell it very well. So I need
You
I need to
gotta
go
try
over
it.
there one day and try it. And you just answered one of the rapid fire questions, so I can't ask you that one anymore. I was gonna ask you if you had a road trip and you went to Casey's, what was your go-to order? But you just said breakfast pizza, so
Oh, no, that's not my go-to.
oh, it's not okay.
Nope, we'll save that for later.
All right, sounds good. And you also mentioned, community is very important for Casey's. You guys give back to your community. If you were to give advice to other smaller QSRs that perhaps don't have a budget to like partner with like a bigger organization or want to do it in an authentic way, what would be your advice for them to give back to their own communities?
Sure. You need as a brand to know your purpose. So with Casey's, for us, it's to life make better for the communities and guests we serve. Very simple. And your brand promise, which for Casey's is here for good. Something that resonates with your team members. It's important to understand that intersection between brand and team member passions. And really that'll allow you to prioritize how to best support the communities you serve. And it doesn't necessarily have to be tons of cash, in-kind gifts. Really connecting to the community. We started out tiny. And we're still, in many minds, tiny in the way we do outreach. We do large scale as well, but empower your local teams, to engage in their communities, give them tools and resources, kits to help them. QSRs, restaurant folks, they're very busy, but if you can have a few tools from the support center, which we call ourselves, the home office, it can really go a long way to help facilitate some of the charitable activity.
So let's switch gears
Okay.
and talk about leadership lessons. Like, what is one that you've learned that you wish you knew earlier in your career?
Uh, there's a ton, but if I prioritized, I would say the power of the present moment, being in the moment, listening, truly listening, not thinking about how you're going to answer that next question, but taking a moment, take a pause, and just be present.
Yeah, a lot of people they don't actually listen. They're just like, what am I gonna say next? And instead of like truly listening to what the other person has to say. So that's a great one. You really get to know people, and network with people a lot better that way. And yeah, so I know you're a very busy person. You've been in QSR for very long. Curious, how do you recharge? How do you, once you're done thinking about pizza all day, how do you recharge?
It's yoga. I practice yoga. I've taught yoga. It's been important. It's really good about balancing that balance. And then F45, which is functional fitness training. And then most importantly, Champagne Fridays. Everyone should have a glass of champagne on a Friday.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a good one.
Great reason to celebrate.
Highly recommend.
Yeah. I'll have to steal that for this coming Friday. All right. Well, now we're part of the show where we will ask you rapid fire questions. I already previewed one, so I'll ask you again now.
Okay.
What is your go-to order at Casey's if you were on a road trip going somewhere? Where?
Okay, if I'm going on a trip somewhere, it's a slice of breakfast or pepperoni pizza, depending on the time of day. But the
Mhm.
must-have pretzel thins. Gotta
Oh,
have
nice.
these little guys. They are
Mhm.
so delicious and so good.
It's a good thing we didn't do this interview before lunch because I would be hungry.
Very hungry.
Yeah. And then the next one is, if you weren't in your current field, what would you be doing?
I'd like to be Stanley Tucci.
Yes, he
I
has
want
the
to
best job.
do Searching for Italy. I want to be paid to go to Italy,
Yeah.
try all these amazing foods, go to these amazing places and learn all these amazing things and get
Mhm.
paid. That's what I'd like to do.
That is the dream job. I used to watch Anthony Bourdain, and that was like, if you asked me who would you want to meet, that it would have been him because I'm like, he had my dream job, like
Absolutely.
amazing job. So yeah. All right. And then usually I ask, what is your marketing word that you hate? But this time I will ask, what is a marketing buzzword that you secretly love?
Less is more.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah,
All right. Well, Steph, thanks so much for joining us.
it was my pleasure, Barbie. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Thank
and
you.
thank you to the audience for tuning in. If you ever want to be featured on the spotlight yourself or have any questions, please submit them to Barbie@mediapost.com. Take care.